Because he keeps telling me that he wants you to go back to singing. He wants you to go back to singing. He keeps telling me that you stopped it for a while and that you haven't been doing it. And he says to me when I'm connecting, he says, Matt, he says, the one thing that I regret here in this world, he says, is I regret being so shy.
I needed to hear that a lot. I'm about to like freak out right now.
Don't freak out right now. Don't freak out.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Don't scratch me with those nails either. But first of all, when I'm connecting with you, there's this young male that's here that passed in tragedy when I'm connecting. I felt like this was a brother to you when I'm connecting.
I have a few like friends that were like family to me, that nothing sibling wise, but yes.
Okay, this is crazy. Wait a minute. But do you know that when I kept hearing of a car accident. Who passed in the car accident or the car crash?
So I would assume it was just two guys that I was like considered to be like brothers with, and they passed away in a car accident. They ran into a tree. Yeah.
Is there also someone by the name of Jay that they call Jay?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Who the hell's that?
That's another friend of mine that actually I used to do music with that passed away in a car accident as well.
Are you kidding me right now?
That's like shit. Yeah, his best friend actually, John, had passed away. Their anniversary, his birthday was just recently.
He kept saying to me, say Jay. They called me Jay. They called me Jay. He goes, I'm here. He goes, I sent her signs too. How many people did you friggin' lose?
A lot, unfortunately.
That's crazy. Listen, I tell you, the spirits are so loud. This is what happens. If I miss somebody on the other side, they'll come through and say their name. And he just said to me, you need to say Jay right this second. So do you know Jay's coming through because he keeps telling me that he wants you to go back to singing. He wants you to go back to singing. He keeps telling me that you stopped it for a while and that you haven't been doing it. And he says to me when I'm connecting, he says, Matt, he says, the one thing that I regret here in this world, he says, is I regret being so shy. Because when I'm connecting with him, he tells me that he pushed a lot of his talents and abilities aside. So know that one of the things that he did here in this world is he actually shows me that he used to write music here in this world. And he said to me that there was so much music that he would never share with anybody because of the fact that he was afraid of being embarrassed, afraid of being judged, afraid of being all of those things. And he says, Matt, he says, that was such a big mistake. He says, because nobody got to hear my work and I died. And he says to me that now he sees you going down that same road. Not that you're going to pass. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about you with your music. Do you understand?
I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that a lot.
I'm going to tell you something. You're going to get really pissed that I'm bringing this up, but I got to tell you everything they tell me. He's talking about this relationship that's coming up, and I keep hearing of a separation or there being a breakup. So I don't know if that had just happened or if the two of you were just fighting or there was an argument, but he's bringing that up.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying to me when I'm connecting, Matt, can you please tell her that the one thing that he wants is for you to get your anxiety under control? He tells me that this is something that you don't talk about, but you have anxiety every day. He says, and Matt, he shows me that it's coming between you and that relationship here in this world. Because he tells me that that guy that you're with is a really great guy. But he keeps showing me that you're pushing him away. And it's not you that's pushing him away, it's your anxiety. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
This is the reason why you need to sing. He tells me when I'm connecting that your music was your therapy here in this world, the same way it was to him. When you sang, when you wrote music, when you did all of those things, that's when your life was the best here in this world. It wasn't just a talent, a skill, or ability. It was also a therapy and a release. So he's telling me, Matt, please tell her in spirit she needs to sing. Please tell her, don't take that away from herself. That was one of her great qualities here in this world. And that's one of the things that he's bringing through on the other side to you. You know, this is what's crazy. When we lose somebody, we really don't lose somebody. They become angels within our life and they watch over us in our lives in different ways. And that's what he's doing right now. He says, please tell her one thing. He says, please tell her that everything's going to be okay. Please tell her everything's going to be okay in her relationship, but she has to trust. That's what he's telling me. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Oh boy, he's making me say things I don't want to say, but he just showed me a vision, all right, of you checking your significant other's phone. So when I see that, that's his way of showing me that you're letting your anxiety play tricks on you, get the best of you, and think things that are not there. He says, Matt, he says, tell her that all I want her to know is that there's advice that I wish that I would have given to myself. And that is, I wish that I would have accepted other people's love. And he's giving that to you. He's letting you know on the other side that he's watching over you, letting you know that he is safe and at peace and that his soul is here and with you. All right. I'm going to leave you with that.